Welcome into Team Wars on a Saturday for the first time in a very long time. Welcome in, everybody. My name's Glanzer. Oh, actually, you know what? I never thought. Are you guys here in the game? Okay, yeah, I think you are. We're good to go. I recently switched the I recently switched my sound setup. All right, hook hand does not hit for him, so that feels pretty good for us. We put out the Poseidon to potentially, you put him kind of in the middle to protect from the Murph. This week, a big deal is keeping the Murph off of your new kid. Probably the biggest part of this week is avoiding Satan or Ink in value, number one. And then number two would be, avoiding that value, but then also getting good value from it if possible. I guess it kind of goes both ways. But also the Murph is the biggest thing. Saving your Poseidon, hook hand, Ninjevv if you have them, whatever, to block the push of the Mackie down at New Kid would be a good defense. I like it. It's the slow off. Not a big deal. He might have been able to hit New Kid once. So here, Murph will go for my Wendy if he uses his ability after killing the Incan, so not really a worry there. But we don't really want him to hit the Wendy, so we go ahead and use that. Incan value potential here. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm good with that on my adventure lock anytime, bro. All right, Mackie, level 7. Good job. Now Call Girl will still get hit, but we don't have to worry about it too much. Princess is good against him because it still takes him like 6 times. We're just gonna mind control that right back. All right, this feels pretty safe. I think Hook Hand's gonna hit us once because Captain Wendy's a bit of a bitch. Will he get 2 in? Oh, he does get 2 in, but it's not enough to take the bar. And we steal one. Aerostorm here is kind of like baiting the Aerostorm. If he plays the Aerostorm, he definitely can't stop the Murph, and he definitely can't stop the Captain Wendy that doesn't die from the Aerostorm. What was that? Doesn't die from the Aerostorm. All right, we got Loveologist, Pay to Win Whales, which is a team that was made to make fun of free-to-play whales, and it's a team that is full of like good accounts with that just like D rank and don't play very much. But also, I'm sure at this point they've gotten flooded with a bunch of nobodies, so levels are probably going to be pretty trash. But his hook hand hits the pirate ship. Never good when that happens. Aerostorm, like I said, doesn't kill the Captain Wendy. So it's an absolute waste of energy there. Yeah, this team was originally, like I said, Spit Rage. The team was originally created to make fun of us. And it was originally created by a bunch of like whales. And I think the intention was to I don't know what the real intention was, because like they probably never would have had enough people to get the caps that it would need to be competitive. I don't know, it's probably just a joke. People get bored. But Loveologist does sound like a familiar name. But obviously, level 4 Mackie and stuff, it'd be hard to lose this game. Aerostorm again, baiting it because you just like you wouldn't stop the Mackie with the Aerostorm. I was practicing with Matt a little bit before I ran these last night, and I had a play where we both played hook hand at pretty much the same time, and my hook hand hit his hook hand before his hook hand got the ability off, and it was sick, and it like saved me. And then later on, he played his hook hand, but like it was either gonna hit Pirate Ship or Captain Wendy or something, and so I played my hook hand, and he hit my hook hand before. Look at that, take the bar because he misplayed that. Now we have a Ninjevv Man Bear pick. Now, not something that I could really prepare for because our team didn't run that. So that's one thing about practicing in Team Wars is that you can't prepare for people who pick different decks. Most of the weeks, the decks are going to be very similar, but a lot of the times, there'll be teams, like this week, a lot of people with Ninjevv, Man Bear Pig, or just Ninjevv with the Murph in general. And then they also paired it with Cock Magic sometimes. So you'll see just differences this week were actually more than most weeks. Typically, the choices are much more consistent across all teams. But even you'll see one of my games is on Angry Cows, and Angry Cows went Ninju and C-Magic. So I don't think I ever used C-Magic, but I definitely get some Ninju. Ninju's pretty good. Like Ninju against Murph isn't that bad. Mind Control was a very good card this week, though. I think it was either Mind Control versus C-Magic. Mind Control just very good. Actually, it might have been Mind Control Aerostorm or C-Magic Aerostorm. I'm not sure. We're gonna win that fight, even if he hits me with his ability. I'm gonna win the fight because of the way that the attacks would work out there. So Murph doesn't really have any real damage. So as long as you keep him off of your new kid, you'll probably be able to deal with him. So even if it's, I would say just try to have him not hit Pirate Ship or Wendy would be the biggest thing. And you can see the rats level 7 are a big thing in Team Wars. Very, very difficult to deal with. Spit Rage, your 3 different teams went all different decks this week. Interesting. All right, Worm Swords. We definitely played this guy before. If I recognize your name, it usually means you're either a big, fat piece of shit or you play good games when we play. So, not sure which one this is. Event Killers, though, is full of quite a few people who've been playing for a long time, though. So you at least expect them not to completely misplay. But in this case, now this is some interesting choices. The Buccaneer Bebe. Now here I'm trying to not hit the Poseidon because I want him to like knock back, but he doesn't get pushed back that time as much. But either way, he was gonna die anyway. Buccaneer Bebe is the choice. That's very strange. Was that Buccaneer Bebe instead of Pirate Ship? Very odd. Very odd there. Now the rats got played really weird there, and I lost 2 of them to the pigeons. I mean, this is just a strange deck here. We're gonna go ahead and use the hook hand beautifully to pull away the Man-Bear Pig, and he plays the deckhand, hoping to boost that Man-Bear Pig, but no dice. Gets the boost on the Wendy, and she doesn't even survive. That is just terrible. And then use that as soon as you can because it's big damage against New Kid. Didn't hit the Poseidon, though. That kind of sucks. Huge chunks from that Wendy, though. People really sleep on that Wendy damage. The hook hand hitting the Pirate Ship, even though I played the Murph out to try to dodge it, or to try to get it, but that Wendy doesn't get hit by New Kid, so she can take it out. Well played. Murph doesn't even get hit by the New Kid Blast. Right now, Master Ninja would probably be pretty good. Get Poseidon. I was gonna say Professor. Get Poseidon out there now. Ninja. You'd be tempted to Ninja midline, but you don't want to get your Ninja freaking mind controlled. That'd be terrible. The slow plus the stun means she's just not even gonna attack. This prevents the C-Magic play. Aerostorm wouldn't really bother me either. Go right for the New Kid. She drops another unit. You play the Poseidon, slows everybody down. And now the Murph is going to be absolutely brutalizing that New Kid. Uh-oh, will the pigeons be able to stop me? Pigeons don't do enough damage unless they have that frontier boost with them. Well played, well played. Go, rats, go. Go, rats, go. All right, we got Mr. Mixiatlepluck from Chef Scouts. You can always trust that the Chef Scouts are at least going to have good levels coming in. They're at least going to have good levels. 7,600 is a pretty fair rank, so you expect some good play here. Pirate Ship Timmy, not a bad lead. Doing it behind New Kid like that is a little iffy, though, because now Inkin can get value, but totally understandable coming from a noob. I misplayed that. I shouldn't have hit the Timmy there. I would have been able to hit New Kid and the Wendy here. I did not actually mean to do that. I legitimately did misclick that. I remember thinking that. I was like, oh, damn. But the hook hand doesn't hit. The hook hand doesn't hit, but we do get that Inkin value that I was talking about. Go ahead and use the Poseidon. They're already on our side, so this is just slowing them just to let me get some energy. We can go ahead and Satan this. Poseidon's going to die either way. I just wanted to get him killed. I didn't want anybody to come in on the Inkin there. I could have probably waited. He might have played another card, but we're good here. It probably could get Sataned. Could get Inkened either way, but it looks like a pretty... Okay, there's the Satan. Level 5 Satan, but we take the bar, so he's a little late, which means he had to have been like at 0 energy. So we got a 6 energy lead on him right now, and he's got about, I don't know, what's Satan on the board? 2, 3 energy worth, maybe? All right, we have the Murph, which can break through the Satan. We don't want to use it, though. We want to just use him to block the Satan. Captain Wendy in the corner will be a good idea. We got to cycle to... Mackie gets out there with the boost, but we got to cycle to something like the hook hand. He could have used the Murph right there and gotten to my new kid and definitely taken a bar. Like, definitely taken a bar. But it's almost like he was waiting for me to play a unit so that he could kill the unit, which seems odd. But because of that wait, like if he would have gotten onto new kid, he would have definitely hit me at least twice, maybe 3 times. And with that 101 bonus or 111, whatever it was, I think he would have gotten me. We used the Poseidon to steal that pirate ship hit because it would have killed the Murph, would have killed the princess potentially, and would have killed the hook hand. So that saved 3 of my units because that pirate ship was going to be a pretty good one. So that was very devastating on his part. Like I said, you're going to see pretty good levels. We got level 7s, level 6s, everything pretty much at competitive level that you'd expect. Now we can probably steal this. We wanna, oh, I barely got it. Good thing it didn't hit the Wendy. I was trying to get it and I just barely had it at the end. He mind controls it back, but it doesn't matter. Well played, well played. Well played. You're always a little worried about the potential man-bear pig coming out and not being ready for it. Because like I said, I couldn't really prepare for that. Couldn't really prepare for that. All right, we got Sayator, a name I think I recognize as well, but 7600 is a pretty good rank at this point, so probably a good player. Murph, Poseidon, or... See, I don't like leading Murph. A lot of people led the Murph. I don't really like leading the Murph. I like to use the Murph as a defensive card and then use his ability to push my push to the other side way faster. Very good. Slow right when he gets to you. You don't want to slow like when they're walking towards you and then you walk forward. You want to keep it on your side as much as possible, right? Always play things in the corners on this week as well because Inken's going to be potential. Don't need to use Wendy's ability here. We want to use it against the Wendy to burst her more, but don't even have to use it here. I don't think we had to use it there if we didn't want to. But she was hitting the Wendy, so that saves the Wendy a bit. Because right now, in order to hit the Wendy, with the Inken, you have to play the Inken like midline, which just like isn't probably gonna net you very much. My rats absolutely wrecked through his rats though, so that's good. We're just kind of slow playing it here, getting it to our side. Now this is what I meant. We have the Murph here ready to defend. Poseidon's one of the few cards that can block him. He already played a hook hand earlier, if I remember correctly. Maybe he didn't actually. But like I said, if I wanted to push it here, so I could. So that's actually a terrible card. I mean, now I have 10 energy. What I should have done is just push into him and then just separated top bottom so that Satan couldn't do anything about it. But that's all right. So the hook hand is the card to block the Murph charge. Like if he uses it, it's a mistake. You should just wait for it. So looks like he knows. So see, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy knows how to play. Inken, if it hits the Timmy, we could be in trouble. No, it hits him. That's actually good for me. I don't mind that at all. We're just going to use the Inken, snipe him on the backside. Okay, that was interesting. I don't mind it, though. I don't mind it. Like I said, the Murph just does not do all that much damage. Now we push him onto the backside. The Captain Wendy might take it. Now, if she uses her ability, it won't get to the Inken. Even if she wouldn't have died, triple shot only hits 3 people, hence the name, triple shot. And then I guess he's not a very good player because he played those rats right on top of the enemy rats, which is just, my rats were just going to wipe his out, whether they were a higher level or not. Everybody knows how that works. Did we steal it? Yes, we protected the Wendy, and the Wendy gets the ability off on the new kid and kills the princess. That is one of the big reasons that I like Captain Wendy, and I'm one of the few people in the game that plays her at a high level. And one of the reasons I like her is because the way her ability works, and it can separate targets like that, you can use her behind a tank, and then the enemy can't really play Scout Ike next to the tank and kill him, or Hanky, or when the Mysterion comes or whatever, because she can clear and do damage to not only potentially the backline, but damage to anybody that gets spawned near the tank. So it really prevents that type of play and punishes them when they do that. And it's so ingrained in people's head nowadays that a lot of time they'll still do it. I was hoping to get the AoE on this, on the new kid, but we did all right there. Just play it here. You can always, I'm always worried about that mind control. That was a good hit though on the Mackie. He gets the ninja off on, I mean, like, objectively, on paper, that seems like a good ninja, sort of, because he hit 2 decent units, but, like, just, like, the positioning and everything, it's just a really bad idea. I could have mind-controlled the Osimo, and that probably would have been actually pretty good, but the Aerostorm I knew was going to kill that lower-leveled Wendy. So I would say this week, lower-level Wendy and Pirate Ship was actually a big deal, because Aerostorm could take you out then. Which is potentially dangerous. Very dangerous. Mackie's probably gonna get on New Kid a couple times here. Nope, we're gonna save him. Is that gonna hit the Timmy or the New Kid? No, New Kid hasn't been damaged yet, actually. So no damage from him. Good work, though. So it feels pretty good here. We're just gonna defend up here. Murph can kind of, it doesn't really matter where you play Murph to begin with, because he can always use his ability to reconfigure. We used Pirate Ship Timmy's ability. He could have gotten mind controlled back, but I wanted to bait that mind control back. We don't get it, but we have the Inkin, so it's pretty funny. If he would have been level 6 Timmy, we would have definitely got it. The hook hand jacks him, so he dies anyway. So now the Swashbuckler, absolutely worthless. Swashbuckler, a terrible choice. Like you have to understand that the strategy of this deck is Ninja the Man-Bear Pig, and then use Swashbuckler to pull away so that Man-Bear Pig gets on New Kid. Like, that's the strategy. That's the only possible way that this deck possibly works, is with that. Oh, wow, I made the Man-Bear Pig retarget there, and he started hitting the Poseidon, and wow, he killed the Poseidon. Oh, he has the Ninja boost stuff. So we're not really worried right now, because this Inkin is gonna go blow. He might get a bar, but that's no big deal. Now the bar is gonna have to just blast everybody, though. We gotta be sure of that. Nice, everybody's down. Good heal on the Ninja, though, honestly. But it's only level 3 Ninja, so not a big deal. Gonna take him out. The rat's gonna eat it up. This is gonna hit the Wendy. Oh, big time. Big time. But we're not gonna get that last bar. Or will we? Or will we? Oh, Inkin needed one more hit. Good point, or good game, good game. Now we got Pilot Mat. Pilomat. Pilomat? Pilot Mat? That could be a pilot. All right, I thought Rats was a pretty good lead this week, because, like, look what it just made him do. It just like, one, that just fed a Satan potentially. It pushed his whole deck into me. Like, it's just a terrible idea. Now, especially with Mackie, the value you can get from New Kid Mackie is just bonkers. But even if they Aerostorm the Rats, I saw that happen sometimes. If they Aerostorm the Rats, that's a positive trade for you. So I led Rats in practice against Matt quite a few times. I didn't do it into these games as much, but it definitely felt like a pretty good play. Taking out that Wendy was very, very rough. Very, very rough. Now, Satan's our only hope here. Now, this guy could have saved the alt kite by using the ability, potentially. I think somebody does do that later on. The mind control on the Satan. Brutal. We got to push him away just so he doesn't get as many hits off. That saved him. He might have gotten at least one more hit off. I don't know if he would have gotten the second hit off. Mind control in Team Wars isn't going to be the full 10 seconds, so you have to keep that in mind. It's very rarely going to be upgraded. It's probably going to be level 3, level 4 potentially. So it's not going to be 10 seconds. It's going to be whatever, 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. So you don't have to defend from it as long. We're going to go ahead and play the Rats. Doesn't really matter if she gets bonused from each of them, because she would have one-shot them all anyway. We use this. The slow on the New Kid actually lets that one rat beat him up. Now, if those are level 7 rats, that would have been very, very impactful, because level 7 rats, I think level 6 rats actually, takes 3 hits from new kid instead of 2. So the team's got to focus levels better. Like I'd rather have hook hand 3 and rats 6 than rats 5 and hook hand. That's why I can't be on this team again. We got to get up to Nam Blues. I was playing on Angry Cows for a couple weeks, if you guys didn't notice, and I came back and I just went to this team because when I went to Nam Blues, they were already at like 45, and I was like, shit, if I join, they might get matched up against the 50 bracket. So I got to talk to somebody about moving somebody else to fit. I'm sure there's an alt there that can go somewhere. Mind control on him just to keep him away from the new kid. Mind control. He wastes the mind control. This guy potentially had me dead to rights. Like legitimately, this guy had me, and he blew it by a terrible mind control. If that 4 energy would have been pushed at me right now, I don't like. If he would have had 4 more energy on the top side here coming at me, I don't like. Clearly, I wouldn't have been able to stop him. But very fun matchup. The Adventure Lock winning through the lower levels either way. Very, very fun. All right, we got Humanifier, Humidifier, Human Fire, Humana for real, Human one for real. This isn't. He's not an alien. He's a human. Like, is that what it is? Because he's an alien. 7874. Good rank, and also active players is full of, you know, people who've been playing for quite some time and are active. So you expect at least decent play out of them, and also some pretty good levels, as you can see, level 7 and level 6. Now the Wendy does hit the Timmy, which is great, but unfortunately we still hit that. I would either way, it wouldn't have mattered what he hit because everybody was damaged a little bit. So it's probably good that he hits the Timmy there. Although I would have maybe even preferred him to hit the Wendy. The rats are gonna come out. He could have already, like, I don't understand that. He could have definitely already used the triple shot on my new kid there. Now my rats are just gonna wreck through his rats. Like I said earlier, that is just a noob play. How do you play the game long enough to have levels like yours and don't know that you can't play units directly on top of other units? Now look at that. We slow him, we wait for the slow, and we play the slow after we push him away. So he's slow AF walking back to the new kid. Top line talent right there. Ooh, we were gonna use the slow there, but the Cox will bring it home as well. The Cox will bring it home. Roosters. Well played. I thought so too, buddy. Your team screwed you with that choice. All right. Timmy in the corner. Explain to the folks at home why. All right, Captain Wendy in the corner. Good spread. I like it. Spread eagle like your mama. Who's this gonna hit? Is it gonna hit the... Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. We can still protect this. All right, but this is gonna hit his Wendy, so it's gonna be perfect. No, we hit his... Oh, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. What are we gonna do here? Ooh, the triple shot does hit him. Use the Aerostorm. Use the Aerostorm. Okay, I like that too. I like that. Aerostorm wouldn't have killed those guys in the back though. That's a good play. Satan though. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. We could mind control. Oh no, we mind control. We were about to mind control his Wendy too. Mind control is an iffy card to play unless you absolutely know you have an energy advantage. Because if I just, like, 9 times out of 10, if the enemy just mind controls back your mind control, you're probably at an energy disadvantage at that point. Because he had to have had a unit on the board to mind control for you to do that. So with that reverse 4 energy, like, you're probably screwed. Get it off. Oh no, we did get the triple shot off. You see those 3 rats dying there. Always worth pushing the button, even if you don't think it's gonna work. Can we get the bar in time? Can we get the bar in time? Yes, he saved us. He saved us. He uses the cock magic and it gets us the damage quick enough. Otherwise, I don't think Murph would have been able to damage enough and the otherwise guys wouldn't have gotten there in time. Thanks for the 1 point. I don't think we'll need that 1 point this week. We're ahead by like 4 wins right now, but you never know. You never know. Soy too macho. Pisca Diavola, welcome back. Soy too macho 1704 CF. Thanks for the follow, by the way. 7800. That's a good ranking. Let's see what we're gonna go up against. Good levels at least. What's up, Matt? Oh, ooh. This is pretty good for us. His Murph is coming into us, that's what she said. All right, he used it. That's a big mistake on his part. Used his ability into us. All right, now we could Satan. This might be the guy that uses the... maybe Satan isn't a good choice here. Realistically, we should have Pirate Ship because his ability would have gotten a lot of value. But when he played that card, it's like, I gotta play the Satan. Now, that was a good play on his part. He's probably gonna get this bar, but I feel like we're gonna have a good counterintelligence operation running. I like this. I mean, it might get you a bar, buddy, but it just lost you 3. 4 energy that helped him get a bar, I guess. He probably was gonna get that bar either way, honestly. Those rats are probably gonna take a bar.
My super ultimate power, get ready.
No, they got... I'm actually a little confused on how they died like that.
Yay.
I guess the kite was hitting them. Satan comes out, not terrible, but you gotta remember. All right, this is interesting. Can we get... Oh, what's gonna happen? See, this is what I was talking about. You can't just play the assassins. You can't just play the assassins with the Captain Wendy out there. Absolutely a turn of the tables. The turns have tabled over here. The Captain Wendy absolutely brutalizing. Wait a second, play it, hit it after the fact. Bingo! From deep, Steph Curry style. Beautiful, beautiful play. Don't forget that this is the account with Ninjevv on it. So we have that and the cock magic if we need it. The cock magic is basically worthless. It must be cock magic Aerostrom, because I don't have Aerostrom. But we smack them there. Captain Wendy absolutely brutalizing the competition. Poseidon's gonna protect. Now here is a good chance for the Ninjevv. The Ninjevv is gonna protect from the new kid as well. But look at this. Now we're gonna go straight for his new kid. We're gonna get the rats out there, but the rats are gonna get hit by the swashbuckler, but the swashbuckler not gonna do enough. Oh, yeah, we could, there we go, mind control him. I wouldn't have hated that actually, the mind control there, but this is good. Kill him and then go right for it, because guess what? I got that Ninjevv boost. Boom! Can we get there? Can we get there? No, you gotta, no! No! Get through! Use the Timmy! Use the Timmy! Get through! Oh! 114 guaranteed! Man, I gotta tell you, that game was sketchy. Kenny like that debuff kid? Yeah, Kenny's debuff is good, man. And he debuffs the new kid, yep. So you can if you get the Kenny out in front of rats and new kid kills the Kenny, rats will eat them like Kenny. Hex Force 187. Over. We got a 187 in progress. Send back up. Over. That's what I'm saying to my dispatch right now after this absolute dismantling. So I would say, guys, if you have hook hand level 3, maybe don't even play him, but it does work out for him because it does hit the Wendy. But I mean, that body, like his body is so he's got a soft, shitty body. Deckhand does attack quickly, so he does beat him straight up. But look at this, he dies in like 6 hits. It's terrible. Terrible Ninjevv, if you ask me. If you're not getting the Ninjevv on Murph, Mackie, Pirate Ship with it isn't bad, but I would say Captain Wendy's better to get it because her attack is faster. Like just her general attack is faster, so she benefits from that. And if you use the it's a terrible mind control. But if you use the Timmy ability, it really negates the... Like, Captain Wendy's ability is pretty fast. Timmy's ability takes like 8 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like you're missing 2 attacks in that time, basically. Where Captain Wendy's ability is like, boom, it's done, and then she's back to attacking. So she definitely gets the Ninjevv boost quite a bit more than the Timmy does. Timmy's a little bit harder to kill, though. So there could be that. But obviously you want to try to get both of them if you can. Timmy one-shots assassins, though, with the ability boost, which is nice. Oh, he's so mad, dude. He's so mad. We're starting Buttercups, Blackstar. Are you ready? Flavio. Flavio, is that you? Fabio? Guys, you can really see my ADD. Backstreet Drawler, welcome back. You can really see my ADD. Watch. watch the screen. That little white circle is what I touch, right? It's where you can see when I grab a card and stuff. Now you'll see throughout the match, I'm just tapping on the screen when I'm nervous. Like if it's a close match, I'll be just like tapping on the screen, like next to that man bear pig or something, and it'll be like, instead of like pit, you know, like pit. Wait, did we see this one already? Did we see this one already? No, I don't think so. It's just, I think we had the exact same setup where Man Bear Pig was hitting Poseidon back. I swear to God, we had that exact same setup, didn't we? Where Man Bear Pig was hitting Poseidon back and I was trying to time it so that... Yeah, I don't think I blasted a princess with Timmy like that before. So I think this is new. We did save the Captain Wendy there though with that hook hand. Aerostorm, not the worst thing ever. I did waste those rats though. Steven Gonzalez, welcome in on YouTube. Anyone else on YouTube, make sure you say what's up in chat. Satan coming through. Now we just blast through with that Murph. Nobody's stopping me. At this point, we know we have a big energy lead on him, so. And also the levels, like I know I have a big level lead on him, so like I'm okay to play a little bit. Like it probably would have been better to wait with that Murph for him to counter push to me and just deal with that and then push through. Probably would have been better, but whatever. All right, we got You Ain't Gonna Win from Freezeke. Freezeke. You ain't gonna win. I love, look at that. See that? That's what I'm tapping. I love people who have names like that and then like they're ranked 6,400. It's just like so funny to me. Like if you're ranked 8,500, you're like top 10 in the world and your name is You Ain't Gonna Win, you clearly win a lot of matches. You probably win over 60, 70, 80% of your matches probably. If you're at 6,400, you're at best winning 50-50, probably winning 40-60 to stay low. You are not winning that much, brother. Not enough to say you ain't gonna win in your new kid name. Like that is just, it's so funny to me. It's so funny to me. All right, use that Timmy. He blocks it with the Poseidon. No big deal. Poseidon's low level, so it doesn't bother me. Use the Poseidon ability. No, we don't want to use it yet. Now we use it. Well, it's actually kind of hard to use it. We hit the new kid though. Not great, but can we get this Wendy killed? Looks like that level 4 died so fast to that Murph. That's ridiculous. This guy just doesn't have levels. You ain't gonna win with those levels, bro. Oh, I feel bad for him, truthfully, I feel bad. We get the slow off? No? I don't know what happened. Did you see that? It's like my slow animation went off, but like none of his units got slowed. Hold on, go back there. Go back. Hold on. Roll back the tape. Wait. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it did slow him. There it did. It did slow him. That was weird. It was like my ability like went off again though. Like what happened there? Oh yeah, see right there. My ability like randomly like went off again. The animation like triggered again there. That was so weird. Not really worried about a level 4 Murph on my new kid. That's only really a threat if he's level 5. Level 4 just truthfully doesn't do him enough damage. That hurt his own Swashbuckler, and Swashbuckler... Yeah, yes, getting stunned definitely messes with animations and stuff. Som, Grand Wizard, you might as well not even try to use their ability. And then I played this guy immediately after. I played him immediately after the next match. This guy was probably so fucking mad, dude. Can you imagine coming up against my levels with your levels, and then you immediately queue back up into the game, and you immediately match up the same guy? I could have sworn, I'm writing haha in text on the screen, I could have sworn that there was something in the game to prevent you. Oh, that's a pro tip. Use a card to push the Timmy a little bit higher up so it's even harder for the Incan to get damage on him. Little pro tip. But obviously, he immediately rage quit, which I cannot blame him for that. But I just like, man. I swear to God they had something in the game to prevent you from matching up the same guy twice. Especially in Team Wars. But I gotta say, I usually play Sunday nights. I never have an issue matching up on Sunday nights. There's always people, I get some banger matchups Sunday nights most of the time too. Saturday night, I've never had longer queues. Like, nobody plays the game on Saturday night. Nobody plays the game on Saturday night. I had the longest queues I've ever had playing Team Wars, and I matched up the same guy twice in a row, so clearly not many people were playing. Hilarious. But we got Nikita by Underballs. That was a bad play on my part. I should have maybe waited for him, played the Poseidon after, but we do okay getting that hit because it prevents one more hit on the hook hand, so not too bad there. A little extra new kid damage might not have hurt though. We do this. Now, new kid is slowed, but the extra 74 still makes it just too much value. So he's got a pretty good setup here. The alt-human kite with the Mackie works out pretty well. The range works out. Now, this case, I should have a couple things there. I probably should have just used the Satan. I should have pulled back the Incan and just waited a bit and used the Satan and killed him. Yeah, Sunday night, I'd be surprised. Like, I'm constantly playing Tidal Wave, Chef's Elite, Mercenaries, Anonymous Italia, stuff like that. The mind control there, probably okay, because there's nothing else I could have done that would have killed the Ninju. Satan on the Ninja doesn't quite kill him. Then they just eat away my Satan. I'm trying to think of if I could have played this better. I mean, this is just scary. Level 5 Manbear Pig with the Ninja, like that is the idea of that deck. But this is going to be a pretty good setup. We can get the Princess Kenny behind him. Now, this is where I think I messed up. I didn't think that those rats were going to go to my Satan. Every single one of them, I think, went to attack the Satan. So I think if I would have played Princess on the top side, rats would have just killed the Satan, but then my Princess would have killed the Manbear Pig by that time. But the rats actually are absolutely beautiful there, and they protect the new kid. Now we have to hit one of these. If we hit new kid, it's probably game over. Oh, we hit the one that could have potentially ran away from me. That's interesting, but the knockback from Timmy makes it hard to get to him as well. The Mackie here, midline to protect. You see me tapping there? You see me tapping? There you go. Instead of like bouncing my leg, I'm tapping the screen. Look at that. Tap, 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 tap. Right behind Timmy. See that? Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Because I'm like, shit. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Timmy gets the ability off. Timmy, maybe if I would have played it faster, he wouldn't have hit that. But one Timmy hit isn't the end of the world. When they don't have cows, it's not as worrisome. Mind control on him. No, I don't like it. We're going to have to get the Poseidon out, though. Poseidon is going to impact that Murph getting to my new kid. If he would have used it immediately, dude, if he would have used that Murph immediately, now this is where I think his team lost him, though. If he would have played 4 energy on anything but the Swashbuckler, I think he probably could have pulled off the win there. Like, I truthfully do. I think he screwed up so big there playing that level 4 Swashbuckler. Now, he ends up getting onto New Kid here, which is pretty scary. I think it's game over. My Princess dies to the arrows, push him away, and we stop him, and it gets far enough away. 2 HP. 2 HP. We're going to hit the new kid here. Hopefully, we can take him down. Just one tiny little hit. Now, here's a mistake I make. I use the mind control on the Manbear Pig, and then I use the Timmy too soon. I should have waited on the Timmy. Use this mind control. Use this mind control. We use it there. We get it on the Manbear Pig, so my Manbear Pig is slowed, but the Timmy I thought was close enough to hit, but he doesn't. But the Manbear Pig gets the hit off. Right before the mind control. I should have waited on the Poseidon. I should have waited on the Poseidon. Holy crap, holy, that was scary. I should have waited on the Poseidon and not used it until I mind controlled. And then I should have waited a half a second on the Pirate Ship Timmy and used the Pirate Ship Timmy after he waddled a couple steps forward and would have been able to just hit the new kid straight up. Woo! Yoosh! That was tight. And you know the crazy thing? After relatively easy matches all the way up to that on every single account except for my free-to-play account, that was my last battle. My 2 battles right before that were the same guy twice in a row, and that was my last, appreciate that, that was my last battle, and I almost lost it. 2 HP, dude. 2 HP. I don't know if they have Murph 6, and that was a max Murph max 5 Murph or a base 5 Murph, but like if he had any different levels there on anything that hit New Kid, if anything was just a little bit higher cost, if he would have had Inkin in his deck, if they would have had Inkin instead of Ninju, he would have beat me probably. Because I don't think his Ninju Manberry Pig hit my New Kid ever. All his damage was Murph and other stuff, wasn't it? I can't remember. It was a lot of the Murph though, for sure. Scary matches, but that was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys checking these out. This is gonna go up on YouTube like right now. It's gonna be posted Sunday night. If you haven't done your runs left, make sure you watch these. We're gonna start doing these on Sundays. So if you wanna wait until you see my matches to get a feel for the game, get my coaching a little bit, then you're just gonna have to wait until Sunday nights to play. These are gonna be earlier. Today we started a little later than normal. My goal is to have them out in the early afternoon, 2 p.m., 3 p.m., so everybody can watch them, and then go in at 5, 6, 7 p.m., 10 p.m., whatever. Whenever they end up playing on Saturday night, which everybody apparently is playing on, not Saturday night, Sunday night. Everybody's playing Sunday night. So you guys can jump in with a little more knowledge instead of watching it after the fact on Monday like we normally do, and then the video post on Tuesday. It still gets a couple hundred views, but it's like at that point it's kind of dated and stuff. So we're just gonna adjust this, and this is also gonna have fun. Steven, we're gonna keep streaming though, don't worry, buddy. But we're just done with this part of the stream. We're gonna play South Park the event now. So if you wanna see that, make sure you watch us live. And we're gonna be doing a video of that later, so watch the feed. Make sure you subscribe and like every video you watch, comment on every video you watch. That is the best way to support the channel on YouTube. And we will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.